Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Kim's Kitchen and the Real Women of Philadelphia. I saw your email like 4 days ago asking us to submit some experiences that we've had in the kitchen. You'll see I didn't dress up, I have a hat on. I actually did this whole setup and shoot an hour ago. I decided to do it because I got to be at dinner. Everybody wants to watch Dancing with the Stars, so I got to hurry. You'll notice I didn't dark my windows tonight. I didn't shine my plates. My nails are done, but my hair's not, my makeup's not. I think about these things all the time now, Paula. Oh my God, cream cheese is consuming my dreams and my life. If you could see around here, there's light fixtures that have been here for 6 weeks. It's a staging area out there in my dining room and living room. I could tell you stories. I'm going to, but let's get going on this really quick. What we're making today is called Alex's Special. I had a little concession stand outside of Aspen at the ballpark. I started about 32 years ago. It was a long time ago in my youth. And I had this girl working with me called Alex, and we would design sandwiches for this little restaurant. We had over 90 items on our restaurant, and it was the size of my kitchen. It was very, very small, little outdoor open-air concession stand. So we made this Alex's Special. Today I'm going to use 5 ounces of smoked turkey or whatever it is. It was 29 cents a package. One of the guys brought it to me. So I'm going to turn it into a good little, either main dish or appetizer. I think we'll make it an appetizer tonight. I'm just going to sprinkle a little melted butter. I've started a griddle. It's on low. I melted a 1/4 cup of butter. I'm just going to put this turkey on here in this butter to just kind of sizzle and cook for a little bit. We used to have a spray bottle at the last stand filled with sherry. We made so many of these sandwiches in a day. What it is it's turkey sprayed sherry. I'm going to brush it today with probably about 2 tablespoons of sherry. I'm going to start 6 slices of bread. I'm going to butter those. We're just going to butter these slices of bread. And what I've done also is I've sliced really thin half of a red onion. And then I've sliced 2 Roma tomatoes. But you can just use regular tomatoes. And then I've got a brick of Philadelphia cream cheese. We love that. And we're going to use some garden cream cheese and make a dip that we can dip this in. I'm going to spread this cream cheese on these. It's been already softened. So I would estimate that I've used about 2/3 of that cheese, which was exactly what I thought I would do, because I'm going to use this other 2 ounces in the dip that we're going to make for this. So I've got the cream cheese on there. I've got the turkey all cooking. I would use a nice smoked turkey though, and then you can just use a cream sherry. See, those are frying on the other side, so I'm going to just flip those quick. We used to make this sandwich in just 4 minutes at the last stand. So it gives you an idea of how fast it is. See, I'm just toasting that because we're basically making a grilled cheese sandwich. And what we're going to do now is put tomatoes on each of these. We'll just slide some tomatoes on each of these. Then you won't see those mashed corners. So while I'm putting tomatoes on, I'm not going to waste any time. Paula, I've had to cut you out of 3 different videos. Oh, there went the iPod. While I'm putting tomatoes on, I'm not going to waste any time. Paula, I've had to cut you out of 3 different videos. Oops. Oh, there went the iPod. See, these kinds of things happen all the time. I'm going to go ahead and put the sliced red onion. Can you see how thin sliced these are? I sliced them really thin. We used to do them on a meat slicer, but I can do it by hand pretty quickly. So we're going to just kind of break up the rings. I'll take an iPod shot in just a second so you can see what a production takes. But while I'm doing this, I want to tell you, Paula, I really appreciate this opportunity. I know all of the women do. This is such an incredible thing to be doing. I am in awe of all the things that I'm learning and how creative I am and how alive I am. I think of things to make during my sleep. I have to keep a pen and paper by my bed. It's that serious. So, okay, while I'm right here, let's take a look at my hood unit. This is an important little thing because this is a little story that happened to me. We'll come back to this story in just a second. I'm using my cucumbers from the salmon pate I made the other night, some parsley, and some little red peppers that I saw that I need to use up that I was hoping to use in a shoot days ago, but I've just been held up doing other things, like editing. I am so bad at editing, Paula. God, I can't wait to have video editors and a makeover and all of those things. Hint, hint. I also want to make sure I give a shout out to you great people at Kraft and Philadelphia Cream Cheese. Thank you for sponsoring all of this. Thank you for doing such a great website. It is so interactive and easy. I hope if you're not in this competition yet that you'll go check it out because there's still 3 more weeks. It's appetizer week. We just finished dessert week. I'm hoping my creamy Italian fusion cookie wins. Oh, that would be so awesome. But let's get back to this. There's our finished sandwiches. We're going to cut those in a second, but let's mix up some quick dip for them. I'm just going to take a fork, actually. I love working with a fork in Philadelphia cream cheese. It's so easy. I'm going to take about half of this container, which is 4 ounces. These are 8-ounce containers. I'm going to take about half as much of the vegetable cream cheese. So what I'm doing really quick is I'm just pulling these sandwiches and I'm cutting across the diagonal of them. See how that's cut across the diagonals? We'll just lay those out on the platter. I got to finish telling you the fan unit story because I got one more thing to tell you. The fan unit story was, if you look at that earlier one, it's all painted and it's all chipped paint on it. So a couple weeks later, I'm getting everything ready for another shoot. I'm under pressure. It's Saturday. All those early shoots were on Saturdays. Now I do them in the middle of the night. The other night I did one at 2 in the morning. That was Gorgonzola bowls. That way I can avoid my neighbors coming over to give me food to contribute for the shoots or find out how things are going, you know, or people calling on the phone. I'm looking at the stove one morning just before a shoot. My friend's about to come over to shoot the video. This is the same friend that deleted both 2 times I shot the same dish and it never got entered on time because she deleted it both times off of her iPhone. So those were my first experiences in this contest. Then I see this a couple weeks later and I see all the chips in here. So I'm in here taking Castrol to it, scrubbing it all down, getting it all cleaned up. Beautiful, I think. I decide to give it a coat of spray paint so it's all even and nice. I think it's all sanded. It's good. I start spraying it with spray paint. The whole thing bubbles up. All bubbles. So I had to get a scraper, scrape the whole thing down. Then I had to dry it all off and take an orbital sander in here and then a profile sander to get up in the corners. But now I have a all new stainless steel fan unit. Thank you, Paula. Thanks a lot. And I'm just going to lay these little corners and wedges out just so people can grab them quickly. Oh, that'll make a great appetizer. And you know what? I'll grab a little knife. And there's our rich and creamy sauce. It came out great flavors. See, there's my little toast. I've got a little knife in there so they can spread the mixture on there. You know, I did change this dip again. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of Chipotle peppers. Man. See, I did this 2 videos ago. I loved what I made so much that I started eating it. So I'm not going to do that this time. This is really killer, you guys. You're going to love this. This was a fast, easy thing. I actually made it in only 5 minutes. So, Paula, Philly, thank you so much. I hope this is so finger looking good. I got to do it. But I want to encourage everybody, get out. Get your Philadelphia cream cheese. There's that garden vegetable. There's that regular cream cheese hiding behind there. I'll poke them with my rich, creamy sandwich. I want to remind you, get out in your communities, contribute yourselves. If you don't have a job, get out there and volunteer. You're going to find your passion. You can find a job. You could create a business. You never know what will happen. Get outside your own doors and help yourself, help others. And until next time, Kim Doyle Willing saying, I'm a real woman of Philadelphia. I'm a real tough woman of Philadelphia. Filming at 2 in the mornings and doing the stuff that we do. Thank you, though, for giving this opportunity to us. It is so fun. I've been having a great time. But now it's time to go eat. Take care of yourselves. Spread your joy, spread your passion, spread your cream cheese. Go create community. Go break some bread in your community. And create some goodness. Take care.